Hello everyone. So now you have entered into your second year MBBS after clearing of your first year. Okay. So now many students they have not studied their first year pretty well because they were not used to the process. Now they wish that second year से हम सब कुछ अच्छा करेंगे है ना and they feel a positivity कि अब मज़ा आएगा यहाँ जो भी अब clinicals भी बढ़ जाएंगे और सारी चीज़ें अच्छी होने लगेंगी. But from my batch like I am in 2017 batch. So हमारे टाइम पे जैसे स्टैंडर्ड सेकेंड ईयर 1.5 साल का होता था. बट राइट नाउ द थिंग इज दैट यू गाइज हैव 8 to 10 months of your second year MBBS left. So this is quite a different approach, as well as I think it is a less time because in my time it took me 4 to 5 months to figure out how to study the things. Okay, but now you don't have that much time. So now I will tell you in crisp that how you should approach and how you should study in your second year MBBS. So ultimately, even if you have less time, you can smartly approach the second year. So this is the episode 5th of the second year MBBS guidance series. I hope you have watched the individual videos because everything can't be covered in this particular video. So now what is the main key point is that you cannot study everything in medical books, and now time is also less, so study smart. Okay, so now I will give you targets for second year syllabus. Okay, so suppose you have 10 months left for your second year syllabus. Okay, now you have to devote 6 months to the core studying of second year syllabus. ठीक है कि how you should study and etc. 2 months are for your extra time है ना. Suppose in 6 months you can't study like in initial 2 months or whatever reason, and then 2 months at the last for exam oriented because second year में काफ़ी सारा syllabus होता है and you need to revise a lot before your exams. Apart from this, you need to carry out your daily routine activities, carry out some hobbies. ऐसा नहीं है कि you need to study 24 hours a day. Even 4 to 5 hours a day, if you have colleges, then revising what is taught in your college or your coaching will also do. So now let us start and I will tell you how to approach. Okay, so now what to study. So basically I can only tell you what my experience is, and I joined DAMS foundation class in my second year. Okay, so what they guys do is they take I think 4 to 5 months, and in that they will finish entire second year lectures as well as a part of community medicine also. Okay, as well as first year also. So in that way that can be a very organized thing for you because you can if you have any app you can study by yourself also, but once you start enrolling to a class then they have their targets and उस तरीके से आप ज़्यादा अच्छे से कर पाते. So apart from that anything you can do, but right now I will tell you that how I approached from DAMS and then how I correlated it. So now the first reading is from your notes. You need to study everything that is given in your notes, be it from whatever platform. Okay, second reading from the books. Now what part you have to read from the books we will see in this video because time is less. Okay, so now first question कि क्या रॉबिन्स अब पढ़नी चाहिए अगर 8 महीने हैं 10 महीने हैं. सो शुड यू स्टडी रॉबिन्स. सो द कंसेप्ट इज दिस इज समथिंग वेरी डिफरेंट. ओके, अभी तक हमारे टाइम तक हम जो सुनते थे और जो हम फॉलो भी किए हैं कि रॉबिन्स शुड बी रेड कवर टू कवर, मतलब रॉबिन्स लगभग आप समझ लो पूरी बुक ही आपको पढ़ना है अच्छे से. ओके, बट नाउ आई विल टेल यू स्लाइटली डिफरेंट ओपिनियन बिकॉज टाइम इज लेस. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट आई विल टेल you is general pathology. In general pathology, whenever you will study Robbins, there won't be much of content gain like in your MCQs और like in your subjective exams. ठीक है, जो भी आपके डैम्स के या कोई भी कोचिंग के नोट्स में है that will be sufficient at any level. Okay, so by studying Robbins you won't get something very nice or very different that will help you score more in any of the platform, but it is just to make you familiar with the subject. So now you don't have that much time. Okay, you can study at your own risk, but what I would advise you is कि जैसे apoptosis, necrosis हो गया है ना, तो जो भी आपके नोट्स में रहता है that is more than sufficient. आपको आखिरी में लिखते भी वही आएगा, बट आप just to love the subject 1 महीने का टारगेट दिमाग में लो कि 1 महीने में आप जनरल पैथ जितनी ज़्यादा पढ़ पाओ. स्टार्ट करो इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक से, एपोप्टोसिस, नेक्रोसिस, वो सब मैंने बता रखा है पैथोलॉजी वीडियो में. वैसे you can study the things and don't devote too much of time in general path only. Okay, now hematology में हर कैंसर में 10 मार्कर दे रखे हैं, हर एनीमिया में 10 क्राइटेरियाज दे रखे हैं. ओके, सो नाउ यू हैव टू रीड इट अगेन एंड अगेन फ्रॉम योर नोट्स, एंड अगर अगेन द कंटेंट वुड मोर और लेस रिमेन द सेम. अगर आप रॉबिन से भी पढ़ते हो कि ये क्लासिफिकेशन है तो वो क्लासिफिकेशन के टेबल ऑलरेडी आपको मिलेंगे आपके नोट्स में. ओके, सो आई वुड सजेस्ट यू कि आप 15 दिन या 20 दिन भी इसमें दे सकते हैं. First of all, study from your notes, revise them again and again, and then just look the book from for some tables. ठीक है, word to word, line to line नहीं भी होगा चल जाएगा. Okay, now दिस इज वॉट इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, यदि आप सिर्फ सेकेंड ईयर के रिस्पेक्ट में सोचोगे तो जनरल और हिमेटोलॉजी आपका प्रॉफ का आराम से हो जाएगा. ओके, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू नेक्स्ट और नीट पीजी और इंटीग्रेटेड वाला पार्ट, so then systemic pathology will be the main key role, because in systemic pathology only you will relate kidney with pharmacology, with medicine, and all those subject correlation will be there. Okay, so now usually students don't focus more on systemic, they just get stuck in general and hematology only. But what I would advise you is you should give 3 months of the time to systemic pathology, focus more on these units, and in this manner reserve 15 days. तो ये आपके 4 महीने खत्म हो गए, यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक. दिस इज 4 months, एंड देन यू हैव टू गो फॉर सेकेंड रीडिंग ऑफ रॉबिन्स. वॉट एवर यू हैव रेड यू नीड टू रिवाइज इट अगेन. इवन यू डोंट थिंक दैट एक बार पूरी रॉबिन्स पढ़ ली और एक बच्चे ने भले 4 चैप्टर पढ़े हो बट उसको 2 बार पढ़ाओ, सो दैट गाय इज मच अहेड देन यू, बिकॉज इन फर्स्ट रीडिंग यू कैन नॉट रिमेंबर एनीथिंग, सो यू नीड टू गिव रीडिंग टू. सो वॉट आई वुड एडवाइज यू इज just focus more general and hematology on your notes, study Robbins just to understand the subject, focus more on systemic pathology. In systemic pathology, if you study Robbins, many students don't study, but believe me, that will be the best thing. Even now in ophthalmology, if I say retinoblastoma, so retinoblastoma pathology में जितना दिया है उतना ophthalmology में भी कभी कभी लगता है नहीं दिया है. Okay, so this is the thing that you need to understand. Then the next part is pharmacology. So pharmacology, Robbins alone is a very big book which is difficult to manage in 6 months, 8 months or 10 months. बाकी सब सब्जेक्ट फिर भी मैनेज हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज फार्मेकोलॉजी में नोट्स विल फॉर्म 80% ऑफ योर लर्निंग. ओके, वॉट एवर नोट्स यू हैव, and I would suggest you, if you have no coachings, then you can at least get a photocopy of DAMS notes, because I personally found pharmacology best there. Okay, so now notes will form 80% of your learning curve. Okay, now you need to revise them again and again. You can write it on a piece of paper. आप ANS को चाहे एक बार नोट से पढ़ के 2 बार KDT से पढ़ लें, इसकी बजाय आप ANS को 5 बार नोट से पढ़ें. That will be more than sufficient, because at the end you cannot remember anything of your book, है ना. And MCQs बनने में भी कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होगा कि बुक्स के जो पढ़ा है वो ही आएगा. ठीक है, so you need to revise things more and then focus on the IMP units, and उनकी आप बुक पढ़ लीजिए. KDT पढ़ना है, शानबाग पढ़ना है, शानबाग तो एग्जाम के 1 महीने पहले ही पढ़ना रहती है. बाकी वो कैसे पढ़ना है वो मैंने हाउ टू स्टडी फार्मेकोलॉजी में बता रखा है. सो दीज आर द टारगेट्स फॉर फार्मेकोलॉजी. 15 days इन जनरल फार्मेकोलॉजी. दिस इज अ वेरी कॉन्ट्रोवर्शियल पॉइंट्स. आप में से अभी तक 2 महीने हो गए होंगे जिन बच्चों को वो अभी तक जनरली पढ़ रहे होंगे. सो प्लीज गेट अबाउट जनरल फार्मेकोलॉजी. स्टार्ट स्टडिंग ANS, CVS, ऑटोकॉइड्स, एंड दीज आर वेरी स्मॉल यूनिट्स. You need to focus mainly on ANS and CVS, and then you need to also devote time to CNS and antimicrobials. Now these chapters comes at the end of your second year, and due to which things gets messed up. So if you feel, you can start them right now also, and all in all you have to cover these topics in the required days. Okay, then this is microbiology. Microbiology becomes again very easy, and microbiology is a subject which can be finished in less than 6 months time also. Okay, so now again same concept, 90% from notes, revise at least 5 times, focus more on your notes, and then these are the targets. You need to save time here. अगर आप बैक्टीरियोलॉजी 2 महीने में कर लेते हैं and overall आपका 4 महीने में माइक्रोबायोलॉजी हो जाएगा, तो this will give you time there. So things are easy on paper, but once you start following, आप ये सोचिए in the next suppose 1 month you have to study at least general pathology, साथ ही साथ you have to study ANS, एंड साथ ही साथ यू हैव टू स्टडी बैक्टीरियोलॉजी का कुछ पार्ट. सो इन 1 month दिस इज योर टारगेट. सो नाउ वेन एवर यू विल ट्राई टू बैलेंस दीज 3 subjects ना, इट विल बिकम वेरी हेक्टिक. दैट्स वाई दिस इज जस्ट अ प्लान, एंड यू नीड टू मॉडिफाई इट अकॉर्डिंग टू योर नीड्स, एंड यू नीड टू keep it regularly following, because it's not easy to follow it from the day 1. But this is just to make you believe कि हो जाएगा बहुत अच्छे से. Even if you don't start right now, if you take 8 months also as honeymoon period, then it's all up to you. आखिरी में you can solve the things, but it is more essential if you start doing this manner. Now in some college students are saying FMT is not in syllabus, some are still confused, and PSM में भी हर कॉलेज में अलग अलग वेटेज रहता है क्लासेस का. सो वॉट आई वुड एडवाइस यू इज जस्ट अटेंड द क्लासेस ऑफ योर कॉलेज. इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. डू नॉट मिस योर कॉलेज क्लासेस, बिकॉज स्पार्क्स PSM इज सच अ हैवी बुक दैट किसी भी कोई कहीं के भी नोट्स उसको ख़त्म नहीं कर सकते. ओके, यू नीड टू स्टडी इट ऑन योर ओन ऑल्सो. So your college as well as your coaching classes will help you in doing that. So all being said, this is the thing, and only rule is study only if you feel you can revise it later. You can study pharmacology from 10 resources, but you won't be able to revise it from them. So please don't do this mistake. Study only if you can revise it later. So that's all about today's video, and this is the recall ledger. You can revise it accordingly. It is posted on my Telegram group. So I hope this video was beneficial for you. Please share, subscribe, and keep learning. Stay safe, stay healthy.